for fixing the regular microphone. Test, test. Okay, there we go. We should be good now, right? You can hear me? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Had lots of fun technical issues the last couple of days. But here we go. What I was saying is, I appreciate you saying, keep up the great work. And I just thought I'd repeat that now that you can actually hear it. Okay, so we got some Nurgle rebels. I could use Kugath to turn and fight it and then push up. What I want to know is how strong is Goldtooth? Strength rank 14 and they don't like me. Whereas I'm currently fighting Asgore 41. They also don't like me. But Asgore will be easier to kill. So I'm going to bring my random lord over there and going to use Kugath to fight this. I'll just take the infections. The amount of money or anything wasn't too nuts. Okay, I'm not going to declare war because I'm actually not within range. So what needs to happen is direct damage versus healing. Ooh, no, direct damage is better. Yeah, so since I can't reach, I'm not going to declare war for one more turn. I want them to be unaware so that I don't get attacked in an uncomfortable way. Kugath has a plague. This guy's got a plague. Plague here. There's a plague. I'm trying to make sure that everywhere's got plagues. Like, I have minus 12 control here, just because the vampiric corruption is brutal. So I think I want to do a plague of control, which is this one. We can just say this, but that takes 100, and wait, that says 50, that says 100. I guess it's 100. That's an unclear tooltip. Alright, that's fine. Next turn. Said you're doing school assignments, Jeffrey? It's just like high school, college, doctorate, medical school. Like, how difficult are these assignments? I'm curious. Alright, we have 2 Chaos Dwarf armies. The Draswith the Ashen is right here, but the army still looks pretty bad. And I can't actually get over to it. What is the best way to do this? Because if I go here to defend the settlement, then both these armies can fight me. Well, that's fine. We'll just go for that. Maybe we can fight both armies. And I will just double check. How many settlements? Okay, Lazarus is just the one settlement, so I can just fight it and then move on with my life. Cybersecurity, college level bogus. Alright, right on. I mean, it's important stuff and it pays well, so hopefully you can at least find meaning in that. And I'm sure it'll pay off soon enough. I was not a good student and I wish that I had been. But it's several years too late now. Yeah, this is the only thing that I don't like about Nurgle, is you're just so broke all the time. Like, Plague's better, and then over here, I want control, but I also want corruption. I think I need to switch to control, because it's too brutal over there right now. Okay, so I'm under attack. Let's see how this goes. Because they have crappy armies, and we have a crappy army. Because it's still early game. So nobody has anything good yet, which is fine with me because the Chaos Dwarf late game is way stronger than the Nurgle late game. Okay, let's see. Their reinforcements are going to come from behind me, but I think it's actually better because I have Vanguard deployment with all these Nurglings to just rush forward and try to deal with this first half of the army right away. So many Nurglings. So the key to this is going to be to break leadership, and I'll hopefully do that using flanks, particularly with these stronger units here. Overcast Doom and Darkness is going to be the way to go. I have so many individual units that I can actually place them in a way that 2 units are attacking the same enemy from slightly different angles. So I get flanking bonuses. Now on the other hand, that just did a lot of damage. And I also forgot about this guy. I'm actually not going to use his global ability because I want fecundity for the regeneration first. Those blunderbusses are insane. They're really good. But one of their big advantages is that they're armor piercing, and if I have stuff that doesn't have armor, then a lot of their gold value is actually wasted. Which sounds a bit silly, like, isn't it always better to have armor? It's like, well, not so much. But you can see that their whole army is very easily getting overwhelmed. I suppose I can use a spell on Draswith directly. I'm aware that this looks pretty much like a complete surround, so we obviously win. But they do have that other army coming in, and Draswith is really strong. I need to undo that. Okay, good. Because this needs to be overcast. That's when it's really gonna do the most value. I want my strongest units attacking Draswith. That's really scary and really strong. And some Nurglings over there. I can slow down their units, which is good. Draswith is taking lots of damage from all these Nurglings and, what are these, Chaos Toads? Plague Toads. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I want to make sure that my Lord does not rout. And I'm trying to just not let Draswith get close. It's like, run! Run, he's right there, and he's very short, but he's got a good hat. So the second enemy army is here. We've lost 100 something, they've lost 400. Now there's two ways to go about this. One, I can stand and fight and maybe do pretty well. Or two, I can retreat and then have to fight them again in a minute. The biggest difference would be it'd be good to have my magic back. You know, because my winds of magic are pretty much depleted, so it'd be better to fight them again with full winds rather than with... Well, we still have a lot of winds, but the recharge rate is really bad. Would like to make sure that Draswith actually dies. Should be dying. Any second now. And soon it will be time to bring stuff over here. And we want to flank around this as well. Okay, I can't afford Overcast yet, but that's going to be maybe the last spell that I cast with this guy. Now I could use Doom and Darkness, but I could also just kill Draswith right now. I'm going to use Doom and Darkness. That'll actually do more for winning the fight. Lots of enemies routing right now. I think... Is it enough to fully win? Maybe not. I need to get those blunderbusses. They do so much damage. If I can kill Draswith, that would be a huge bonus for next round. So I'm going to slow him down. Going at him with my Lord. And I believe we're pretty much okay. Because I have enough individual small units, it's relatively easy for me to split off a group of Nurglings to follow every individual thing, so they can't come back as easily. And Draswith has 246 life left. That does about 200 damage. So if I just get like 1 or 2 more hits, that should be a win. This Beast of Nurgle is absolutely crushing. Really glad that I have it. And I'm not going to risk Draswith getting away. I'm going to use this spell on him. And I'm aware that that sounds like excessive force. But Draswith is so strong, it's not even worth the risk to fight him again. And there we go, we got the army losses. And Nurglings are reasonable speed, so I will just split them all up to chase everything. And I believe might not be close enough to get those ones, but that is okay. Just need to fast forward just until I can get everything chased down. The Plague Toads are pretty quick too, doing some more damage there. The funny thing is that Nurglings can get buffed so much by Tech and by Kugath that they're actually a really solid army. Like, they just went toe-to-toe with a Chaos Dwarf army. 2 Chaos Dwarf armies. Well, 1.5. Really glad we got that kill on Draswith. And I obviously don't care about losing 6 Nurglings, because I can just get them back from every single settlement that I have. There's going to be Nurglings available. Plague Toads really did a lot of work there. Averaged 100 kills apiece. Now the great thing about winning, even though it was a Pyrrhic victory, is it means that their movement is killed. So I cannot be attacked again this turn. By them, anyway. I think 12% army replenishment is the way to go, because they just have... This is 449. I have to. That many infections is too good to pass up. I'm worried if I bring Kugath over here to the west to prosecute the war against the Chaos Dwarfs, then Goldtooth is going to attack me from above. Because he likes doing that. I can get next level Doom and Darkness, and so many Nurglings. That's wonderful. I didn't realize that I had so many available. He will 100%. Yeah, I see you're familiar with his ways. I need one more for the spell line. Yeah, I'll get Aspect of the Dread Knight, I suppose. And Kugath will do the old defensive preemptive strike here. And now I can... Oh, there's already a plague here. I guess Kugath spread it. That makes sense. He's pretty good at the whole plague thing. Let's see. I have Rancid Visitations is direct damage. That could be good. But I think Stream of Corruption is better. And this guy, I'm just making him tanky, so Scarred Veteran. And can build a couple of things, which is nice. It's been a while. And let's see, I think now we just need to worry about plagues, now that we have so many infections. This one does not have a plague, so what I want to do is maybe favor extra plague duration and attrition on enemy armies. That seems pretty good, right? Alright, good with that turn. I wonder if Castable Gratsuru will run. Yeah, as I say that, he just books it. Nurgle Corruption plus 10 or sort of anti-heroes. I think Nurgle Corruption is better because then I can finally get some useful like corruption perks, or what are they called? Unholy Manifestations. I'm gonna go here to get one more turn of replenishment, and then I'll take Black Fortress. And Kugath. Ooh, there's Grease's Goldtooth, the man himself right here. If we can win this battle, that would be huge. Auto-resolve, and I don't lose a single unit. Okay, if you insist. Once again, Stream of Corruptions, and I have one more, so now we'll do Rancid Visitations. And continue to go Scarred Veteran for tankiness. And yeah, should be good, but I can do another Plague. Yeah, this Plague has run out, so I want growth and duration and money when that spreads. So hopefully that spreads to the Great Hall of Graces, like now. See, already got that cult, so we're good for this turn. Hello, X0, how are you? Welcome back to a special makeup stream to get done with what I should have gotten done earlier today. You just woke up? Good morning. Now, I can go for Krakatan. Man, that's hard to say. Or I could get the camp. I think I'm just going to get the camp first because camps are really where the ogres get their power from. And yeah, I just don't have to worry too much about ogre kingdoms if they have no army. You'll be right back. Alright, cool. I'll be here for like a couple hours. And continue to focus all in on growth and Nurglings. Okay, Valiant Defeat. That's really interesting. I don't think I believe that. I think this is an easy dub. And if it isn't, I'll just go regenerate one more round and then do this fight. Tiny squealing demons, each little more than an ambulatory pus spore, spread lethal disease throughout scores of foes. That's so gross. Oh my god, alright. I believe, yep, Beast of Nurgle is my only siege attacker, so my current plan, and here's the strategy, is I'm going to run with the Beast of Nurgle to destroy the gatehouse, and then all my armies are going to run inside their base. And the best part is, I don't know, there's no best part about it. Let's see if I can get some damage going on with my Lord beforehand. I have blunderbusses, so if I just stay a little ways away, that should be alright. The towers are annoying, but Nurglings cannot climb the fence, so we'll just have to do what we can. And man, Beast of Nurgle is slow. Come on, dude. Get over there. So many Nurglings. Look at this chubby guy. It's just a big slug. Alright, we can move forward a little bit more. And now it's just a question of the gate going down with blunders on top here. Blunderbusses. I think the blunderbusses there is a blunder because there's going to be no way to deal with this much coming through at the same time. At least I hope there's no way. The biggest thing is going to be to surround and overwhelm. We have a lot more units than they have. We just need to get in there. I don't mind taking out these laborers. This is a good time for a Doom and Darkness Overcast, because if we can break one of these, then we break all of them. And the fight's pretty much done. Also, so many Nurglings. This is one of those suffering from success things where if you just have so many troops, then they actually don't help you. Orc laborers are barely better than goblin laborers, but they are better. But ultimately, this is just a laborer army. You know, a couple hobgoblins, nothing special. No ranged unit, even one as good as the blunderbuss, is good surrounded by a bajillion Nurglings. I can go take out their Sorcerer Prophet if I can get over there, which actually is kind of a big if. I'm being attacked by a tower. That doesn't matter too much. The last thing that needs to happen is we just need to be able to break through like one of these fronts, because we're sort of being held back a little bit. But I don't mean held back as in like beaten, I mean held back as in literally they have bodies in the way that will soon die but have not yet died. Gonna apply this little slow because the other ability is healing, and that doesn't really help because Nurglings die so quickly and it doesn't bring back entities. should pretty much be any minute that the army losses come. I like the swarm, horde feeling, where there's just so many. Like if you're the defenders here, you know, I have all my troops in green. Like look at how few of them there are. It's a tough spot. And one more overcast doom and darkness there should be good to end this. See if I can get a couple of units to attack the Lord. And yeah, that one just ran away and ran straight into the wall. That's pretty good. Nurgle is very much a bury them under the weight of your bodies type faction. So if you like to play like that, I recommend Nurgle. He's pretty fun. Well, I keep saying Nurgle when I mean Kugath, but since he's the only lord for Nurgle, then, you know, same thing really. It's hard to tell, but I do believe there's an enemy unit in here. These dwarfs don't seem to be having a good time. Now, on the other hand, the Nurgle demons do seem to be having a great time. Look at that, they're like throwing Nurglings everywhere. I love the way they fight. Anyway, I think... is their lord dead? No, not yet. But soon. This might be a kill right here. Not quite. I guess I should have just destroyed that barricade. But I don't think it matters. If you just kind of look at the numbers. Like, just by highlighting my army, it sort of shows that, you know, they're screwed. I can fast forward a little bit here. I can't overcast Doom and Darkness, but soon, when I can, things will be good. Actually, things might be good anyway. Is that army losses? It's got to be close. I mean, look at the balance of power. Somehow they still have a lord. Definitely thought I killed that guy. Got the music. It's so funny. It's like, I know army losses is gonna be any second. They have 300 troops left, mostly laborers, which you can see get absolutely wrecked by plague toads. Oh, I got really high up. We got the army losses. That's what I'm talking about. Don't have to chase them down because they're in a settlement. So they're all dead now. It's a fun fight. Lost 48 units, all Nurglings, which they're basically free. So 48 useless, very cheap units for a whole settlement. I'll take that trade. All day, every day. And twice on Sunday, if possible. Got quite a bit of money there. Just randomly clicked on my stream and you loved it already? Alright, cool. Thank you, Con. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we are being very Nurgly. I'm really excited to get Arcane Conduit with this guy because he has a ton of Winds of Magic capacity, but so slow to get it. How about some Grand Cathay campaign after I'm done with Kugath? Sure, no problem. The only catch is that you have to watch it. But if you watch it, I will play Cathay. No problem. I really liked Cathay in the regular campaign, not Immortal Empires. Oh, we had one fight and you want peace? Ooh. You know what? No. No peace. I can keep pushing this forward and get some more settlements out of it. So, Khan, do you like Miao Yang or Zhao Ming better? I like Zhao Ming better individually, but I like Yao Ming better as part of a stack. A valiant defeat. Do we try to fight this? Noblars? Saber Tusk? Didn't I eliminate this faction? No, I'm not gonna try. It'll be fine, I'll just turn around and go take that again. Where was that anyway? Oh, it's over there. Didn't could have sworn I eliminated that faction. I guess there was one army left.
Grandfather, get out of our house!
And there's one army. Here is army number 2. Should be able to fight this, I think. Yes, I can. And now I've gotten a bunch of money, which means I can go over here. And yeah, this is a little bit closer. And I'll get another Chaos Sorcerer Lord. Of Nurgle, I really do like of Death better, but this is a better ability, so I'll take this Nurgle one. And now you'll see the genius of focusing so much on Nurglings, because now next turn we'll be able to fight this. And now unfortunately I forgot about the whole upkeep thing, so we actually have more upkeep cost than we can afford, which is not good. Yeah, that didn't help. Okay. What I might do is just merge a couple of Nurglings. So if I merge these ones... Yeah, I'll merge these ones. There we go. I can still only afford 2.5 armies, but it is better than nothing. And I'm going to increase the replenishment on the armies with the units that are here. And should be good. Should be good. So we have an army in the north dealing with Goldtooth, an army in the west dealing with Chaos Dwarfs, and an army in the east dealing with some other Ogre Kingdoms. Feeling pretty good about this situation right now. Okay, I believe that unlocked the 3rd tier of technology. It did. 10% cooldown to everything is really good. Extra armor. Another plague symptom is good. Lord Recruit rank would be nice. And Great Unclean Ones. I think spell cooldown is the most valuable. They're all really good, but seeing as how you can only build one first, that's the one I'm going to build first. And I'll just walk on over there. Just stumbled into the stream by accident. Looks cool so far. Thank you. How do you like Nurgle so far? Well, hello Benedict. Welcome to the stream. I quite like Nurgle. I played a lot of StarCraft 2, and I played Zerg, and built a lot of Zerglings, which function and are named after Nurglings. So I like having the big horde of armies type situation going on. So I'm very pleased with it. And I did play it outside of Immortal Empires in the whatever the regular campaign is called. I like pretty much all of the new races, actually. I think they did a really good job with Total War Warhammer 3, but I know a lot of people don't like Nurgle, so I am quite happy to have an easy to watch campaign and people can experience it without having to play it, I suppose. Great game, Corn Ascendant. That is surprising. Ma Gate. I believe there are only 2 more settlements now for Goldtooth. And should be able to take this out. It's Pyrrhic Victory, but it doesn't matter because they're Nurglings, so I'll just make more of them if I want. And as for you, yeah, we can get you over there. Ooh, is it better to recruit more troops? How many units are here? Oh, like 6. No, that's fine. I'll just go for it. This guy gained some experience, which is good. Actually, I'm gonna get Voice of the Dark Gods first. The regen on Kugath you can get in campaign late game is absolutely bonkers. Yeah, I always like Mortis Engine type AoE stuff, so I am looking forward to potentially being able to do that later. What's up, brother? Hello! How's it going, Dual Gongo? And yes, we have Nurglings for days, which is helped by the fact that I keep doing this -1 cycle time for infrastructure, so we're just like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Another commandment. And I have maxed Nurgle corruption already, so I don't really need to do anything with that. Let's make sure everybody's infected. Played through the whole Realm of Chaos with Kugath and just Nurglings, so OP at launch, yeah. That's mostly what I'm doing in this game so far, but I also am building up to eventually I'll be able to get a hero stack, but I haven't done that yet. Alright, we've spread enough pox, so now let's spread the last of the ague. And I want favor when it's spread and plague duration. And next turn. Nurglings are also surprisingly strong when you get their upgrades and the tech. And even if you get the red line and then just like flank everything in battles, it's actually really hard to stop, which is good for me considering I'm the one who has them. There's a regen on them too, it's insane. Yep, I have that upgrade. Nurgling regen is, yeah, it's pretty funny. Alright, we've got that tech. Let's go back, and next I want to get, yes, the extra symptom. Seems good. The moment you get the healing potion item or any region buff on Nurgle, it's basically over for the enemy. Yeah, I mean, I'm good with it. Go ahead and take Darkhold. Easy peasy. Now, we're at the point, and I will pull this up in just a sec. We have 6 full provinces. If you look at the map, it's a nice chunk, but once we go north, it's harder to go back and forth to support each side. So I sort of have to pick where I'm gonna go now. Pick War of Chaos. And okay, I'll get one of those. And am I totally broke now? Not totally, just mostly. Ivory Road. All these special resources are what make the hero stack work really, really well with Kugath, which is just not something that I expected at first. There's an ogre camp here, so I'm gonna go kill it. Yeah, I don't know why I had the trailing off like there's gonna be any other thought. 3 infections, and that faction is finally destroyed. Now, let's take a look at Goldtooth. How many settlements do they have left? 2. Just these 2 right here. Okay, sweet. Well, Kugath can handle that himself, so I'm going to send Vashnar here on a super fast sprint across the map type mission. Yeah, interesting thoughts. Where do I actually want to go? Let's make sure that I have plagues here, which I don't. So let's get an infection. I don't know, I just kind of have to spread some. We'll do this one because I haven't done it yet. There we go. Really want to make sure that I'm using all of my infections because it's such a powerful mechanic when used properly. You just heading to bed and saw me streaming. Good luck. Thank you. Have a good night. Well, I guess you'll be sleeping, so sleep well. I'll see you later. What do you want, Tretch? I will definitely sign a non-aggression pact. I hate fighting against the Skaven. At least if I have to fight other things as well. I don't mind fighting Skaven if I'm just fighting the Skaven. But if I'm like fighting way over here and then 18 million Skaven settlements show up behind me, or like in my territory, it's just not a good time. Not about it. Mount Grey Hag, I can definitely take next turn. How many settlements do they have left? Oh, okay, I'm about to knock out the Legion of Asgore, which will be huge because it means the other Dwarven, Cast Dwarven Legendary Lords won't be able to confederate. Skaven, yes, yes. Oh my god. Gonna give me flashbacks, like my own personal video game-based Vietnam. I love playing as a Skaven though, I have to say. The same kind of swarmy feeling. Actually, what I'm going to do is... That's definitely Skaven. I see the Skaven corruption going up. I'm going to use this army to intercept this Goldtooth army so that Goldtooth doesn't take a bunch of stuff back. Because I don't want to have to recapture and rebuild and all that. That seems good. I'll take one of those. And now I have no money. Fantastic. Well, in terms of plague, 2 plagues, 3 plagues. Now I want to give a plague to this province. And I have favor. Oh, I just gave a random one. That's right. Okay. Well, I will do another random one then. Let's say palsy. And the money thing, it's not likely to spread, but I'll have it last a little longer. That seems good. On to the next. Ikit vs. the Wood Elves campaign is a true Vietnam experience. Yeah, I guess it would be. I was doing the Wild Hunt Endgame Crisis, and with my lord, I don't remember... There's a campaign on the channel, so there aren't that many options. Yeah, I definitely felt like I shouldn't be able to ambush the elves in Athel-Loren, but I did, so, you know, fuck it. It's all good. Okay. Money is starting to get decent. Mount Grey Hag. This should be it. Easy, decisive victory. And, yep, Legion of Asgore is gone. Now, for you... I'll just go in this direction. Eventually I'll catch up to something that matters. And ooh, I can get the purple sun. I love the purple sun. That's very fun. Now it's time to build some more units, and luckily I have literally infinite Nurglings. Okay, not literally. I hate it when people use literally, not literally. But look, there's a lot of them, okay? Like, it's fine. And yes, give me more infections. And I guess we haven't done this turn. Vashnar does not have a plague, so I'll give you Grandfather's gift. Let's say a nice big one. Okay, on to the next. I have no idea what the endgame crisis is going to be. It might be Vermintide, so we might have to deal with entirely too many Skaven at some point. I have it set to trigger between turn 50 and 60, and it'll give me 25 turns notice. So it should become clear relatively shortly, actually, what we're gonna be fighting. Since you're new here, I gotta ask, what's your favorite faction in the game? My favorite faction in the game is Greenskins, because I came to Warhammer Fantasy from 40k, and I love the orcs there. So yeah, Greenskins all the way. It's a good question. What about you? I like a lot of the factions, to be honest. I like things like Khorne, where you can go smashy smashy, and I like, I don't know, Lizardmen, where you build giant dinosaurs to kill people. There's a lot of pretty sweet factions in this game. And I have a Lord not moved. There's not really anything for this guy to do. There's Skaven here, which I don't really want to fight.
You will pay.
Kalidor doesn't like me. Wow, 100 aversion, that's crazy. Skaven all the way, you love me love me some rats with miniguns? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I really like Skaven weapons teams. The fun. That's when I learned to love the Doom stack, is playing Skaven. Because my god, their armies are terrible without that. Plague, plague, plague. And who's got a plague here? Dreadrock and Dragonfang Mount. So I can go to Shattered Stone Bay. And let's see. I've spread 44. I suppose I'll just do this one. A lot of that stuff matters more if you're in the vicinity of enemies, but this really isn't. Pestilent Growth, that's not really worth it, because I don't have anything that's injured enough that matters. Okay, on to the next. Like I said, I like greenskins, and 2 people left the stream. They're just like filthy greenskin player. That's okay. Yeah, Skaven are really fun. I really like the like warp bolt from the sky spell. It's very enjoyable. Okay, I can get Plague Bearers of Nurgle or Plague Toads of Nurgle. And I said this earlier, but I don't know if everyone was here yet. Plague Toads of Nurgle have more stat boosts in common with Nurglings than Plague Bearers do. So I'm going for Plague Toads when available. I just lost a lot of Nurglings, and you might think that I care about that, but you would be wrong. I, in fact, do not care about that at all. Oh, that's right, this guy's really low level. Okay. Hey, look, some more Nurglings. That was a good thing. For a second, I thought, you know, maybe I didn't have enough of them. I guess, yeah, I don't need extra regen, so let's do that. And the economic machine is starting to go. Actually, it's sort of the opposite of a machine with Nurgle, isn't it? The economic growth, in a gross sense. Okay, armor for Beasts of Nurgle. I'm going to do Lord Recruit rank +4, because I have been building more armies lately. Would Kugath technically be sad when losing Nurglings, because Nurgle's whole thing is loving his followers? Kugath wouldn't be sad. Nurgle might be sad, but also part of Nurgle is death and rebirth, so if they die and then are reborn, he's sort of good with that. Alright, time to infect this one. Okay, so we've gotten 2 of them complete. Now, let's do... yeah. I just want to unlock all of the different symptoms. Chance of a plague spreading +30%. I don't like that these first 2 disable campaign movement. Sort of not a pet peeve really, but it could be better. I like being able to move around and do stuff, rather than having to sacrifice my movement to do stuff. But the whole thing with Warhammer and what demons are is a little weird. Like, it's used to be pretty established, because it's from 40k, that demons are just like split off chunks of the Chaos God, which is why it was a little weird like that. In fantasy, they made the Scarbrand attack Khorne, where it's like your left leg attacking you. Except in terms of power, it's more like your pinky toe attacks you, and you're like, pinky toe, why do you do this to me? And then you exile the pinky toe forever. You agree with hinder any movement debuff when being blessed? Absolutely necessary in late game to balance. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, to be honest, for a game like this, Like for campaigns, I don't really care about balance. I just care about like doing totally busted stuff. That's what's most fun to me. You know, I should probably figure out what the victory conditions are. Oh, I see. Maintain control of this, destroy these clans, and Karak-Azul. So we just need to destroy Karak-Azul, and they have 2 settlements. So we literally just need to go there, and then that's short victory conditions, which is cool. I did not realize, so we'll head over that a ways. And that's all good. Lots and lots of stuff to build. Focusing primarily on this one Dragon Isles province, because that's the one I need in victory conditions. And it's also already my most developed, so I might as well just keep going with that. And it looks like this plague is over, so we can spread, I don't know, this one, I guess. Still just have so many infections. I'm trying to use them, but I have too many, which, you know, is a good problem to have. And I just realized, are we too successful? Yeah, there's nobody left fighting us right now because we just killed everybody. Guess you're right. Total War Warhammer is always about breaking the game over your knee. Yeah, I mean, Total War in general, right? Like you don't play to be perfectly balanced. You know, you play to get 20 of the biggest, baddest unit you can and just waltz through everything. Or you play to say, hey, I'm going to be Malagor the Dark Omen, and everything gets minus 200 leadership, so everything just runs away. Like, that's funny. It's not balanced, but it's fun. Devout cultists. Oh, cool. I don't have any of those, but the ones that I don't have are very devout, apparently. And, yep. Out of money? No, there's no reason to attack the greenskins. I had a thought. It was a dumb thought, but it was a thought, I will admit. And now as for this guy, Baron here. A few more turns. I keep cracking my voice. It's really funny. I'm almost a 30-year-old man. I sound like I'm 15. But that's okay. The difference between cracking your voice at 15 and 30 is that by 30 you just don't care anymore. You're like, yeah, voices do that sometimes, you know. You wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, Dragon Fang Mount, Shattered Stone Bay, and Dreadrock are all infected. So Isle is not infected, so we can get an infection there. I can only imagine the nightmare for the devs to find a balance between multiplayer and single player. Yeah, that's true. I think they might actually do balance patches for multiplayer that don't affect single player, but I don't know that for sure. I've done a little bit of multiplayer. I've played maybe like 4 or 5 games in Turin's tournaments, but I've never won a multiplayer game. I've tied. I got 1 tie and 4 losses. That's my multiplayer career so far. I'll definitely take a non-aggression pact. And let's see. Almost have fully developed my main settlement, which is good. Before we keep going, research, technology. I might just go for the armor. Because I have enough of those types of beasts that it's alright to get. Still 2 more turns to Karak-Azul. Apparently there's a successful Wa, which, you know, that's good because it means the greenskin armies aren't here anymore in case they just decide to attack me for whatever reason. And we'll go ahead and do that and Plague Duration +3. Hopefully we can keep spreading that one. On to the next turn. I played a crap ton of multiplayer in Warhammer 2, was hyped for cap points. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying the multiplayer rework. I only am aware of Warhammer 3 because I didn't play any multiplayer in 1 and 2. So I have like, for the first Total War Warhammer game, I have every single achievement that you can get without doing multiplayer. I don't quite have the same on Total War Warhammer 2, but I am getting there. Just because Immortal Empires campaigns take so much longer. You know, I might actually just stand around with Kugath, because I really don't know where the next threat is going to come from. I suppose I can go here, say who dislikes me the most. Oh, Cathay does not like me. I need to turn these armies around, like, right now. Because this is going to get really bad. Alright, quick. I feel like a big dummy. That's okay. The real question is, with just Nurglings, can you defeat Khazad-dûr? What's his thing? Dragon Slayer? Yeah, Khazad-dûr Dragon Slayer. I'm not gonna get that in case I lose that settlement. Beep boop, beep boop. Hello everyone. Why is everyone robots? Hello. Oh, Legend of Total War raid. Okay, holy shit. Hello. Welcome, welcome everyone to the Beat Boopiest campaign. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Kugath Plaguefather because we can. Right on. Okay. Fair enough. Oh my god. Okay, I would just like to point out, right now, my viewer thing says 420, and okay, just changed. But for a second, it was good. I mean, it's still good, because it went up. But for a second, it was nice. Nurgle rotting time? Yep, absolutely. When the party of over and people looking for the after party, and here we are. Gotcha. Well, welcome to the after party, I suppose. You know what's funny is that YouTube gave me no notification of a raid. It didn't say, like, here you go, like, there's gonna be people. I just saw the beep boops. Beep boop boop bop. Just when you thought of playing Nurgle. Yeah, from 600 to 800 viewers. It's pretty good. This Skaven Legion of Cheese has arrived. Surrender. I will never surrender, Gouda. When I was a child, I used to eat cheese by the block, and my mom called me the cheese monster. So I will not relinquish my cheese at any point. Oh, I can't quite reach Karakazul, so I have to step, like, there, and then next turn. This is good because Black Iron Mine Garrison will actually back me up, but then next turn I'll be able to take out Karakazul. Cheese by the block is the only way. 100% it is the only way. Because if you're not eating it by the block, then I don't even know how you eat it. Interesting, you didn't go and kill Helman Gorst. Be careful of him. Valentine, I did kill Helman Gorst. That was, like, the first thing that I did in the game. Very Nurgle. What's very Nurgle? Having cheese? Don't make me think about stinky cheese. Or whatever. I don't know what you mean, and I don't want to know. Don't ruin cheese for me, damn it. Alright, I have Dragon Isles with 1, 2, 3... Shadow and Stone. Everywhere has plagues. So I can just do maybe Noblar, Flayed Rock. Flayed Rock does not have a plague. Okay, let's do one of the ones that we haven't unlocked everything for. Green Pox. Do I need more Pox? I don't need more Pox. That's pretty damn good actually. Let's do that. You didn't see? Sorry. Yeah, no problem. I have here Haunted Forest. I haven't really done anything with it because I've been broke the whole time. But I do make it a point to kill Gorst whenever possible early on, because he's just so damn scary later. Yeah, exactly, Benedict, if one can ever truly kill Helman Gorst. What do you want, Queek? Okay, I'm taking all of the Skaven non-aggression pacts, and I will be so upset if this is the Vermintide endgame crisis, and there's like 800 million Skaven that I just didn't kill. I killed every other faction. I really don't want it to be Skaventide. Or Vermintide, sorry. Skaventide. Whatever, you know what I mean. Skaven, Vermin, interchangeable, pretty much. Alright, now that we know Cathay is going to be the one to declare war on us next. 700 viewers. Yes. Hello, Daniel. Hopefully, this will be the victory. Oh. Oh my god. This guy has so much artillery. Holy shit. Can you somehow get rid of the vampire corruption in the Haunted Forest? Not really. And I'll show you why. Because Haunted Forest... Where the hell is Haunted Forest? Here it is. It has so much vampiric corruption that because of the way that it works now in Total War Warhammer 3 is I can't use Nurgle corruption to push out the vampiric corruption. I'd have to get untainted, and it would ruin my own corruption too. So it's just not worth it. Like, even if there's a way to diminish it slightly, it never would be enough to really be valuable. And I'll get one of these. Okay, so just so everyone is familiar with the strategical thinking, so far I've mostly been relying on Kugath and lots of Nurglings, and I have 3 small armies that are all Nurglings. At some point, I can switch to a Hero Doom stack if I want, but I'm waiting until I get like plus recruit rank and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not going to accept a defensive alliance because I don't like the Skaven. I mean, I love the Skaven when I'm the Skaven, but when I'm not the Skaven, I fucking hate the Skaven. Yeah, if anybody who's here from Legends stream, which I was watching earlier actually, if anyone is enjoying my stream, please feel free to follow. I'd love to see you around. I've been streaming every day. Alright, this is a valiant defeat. I'm going to fight it manually. I don't know that it will be any better, but I don't actually care if this army dies, because I can just build another one of Nurglings next turn. So hopefully it could get a nice flank. And if you get Nurglings on top of Grudge Throwers, I'm pretty sure that's a win. Perfectly natural. Kugath is a very slow-paced campaign. Yeah, he is. Orc plays. Am I German? Yes, I am German ethnically, but I was born and raised in the United States. There's no strategy with such a snotling army. Well, you have to think about, like, is that actually true? Because historically, if you think about, like, real armies and infantry, you would have, like, a lot of units that are the same unit. You know, you'd have a lot of riflemen. You'd have a lot of tanks. You'd have a lot of archers or cavalry. Only capable to get multiple armies over turn 80. Yeah, German, let's go. Fellow German lad. Yes. 100% Nurgle corruption will give -5 to all other corruptions. Really? That's really good to know. I can't read your name, but thank you, that person. Alright, let's try to get after it here. And I need to go quick because they have shit tons of artillery and I don't. So now we just get to run. By the way, in case anyone hasn't seen the Nurglings, this is what they look like. Each Nurgling of these 30 is actually like 6 small things that just like move in such a gross way. I love it. They're so good. 10 out of 10 design. Cannon Fodder Army smells like cheese. A little bit. The Battle and Campaign difficulty. This is an easy campaign so that you can watch the entire campaign in 4 or 5 hours. So on my channel I have all the Chaos Dwarves and Scarbrand easy to watch campaigns. So the idea is most of the winning is done on the campaign map. So it's an emphasis on different types of strategy. Nurgle and running doesn't mix. They're kind of like roll running. I think it's fine. You know, their Grudge Throwers don't actually seem to be firing, which is weird. But I'm not going to complain. Purple Sun time. How come you're playing on lower unit scale? Chad Casual Gamer. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you know, I want to get through the campaign and play the next. I'm playing on large unit scale because that's historically what it's balanced for, and because I only got a graphics card that could handle higher unit scale yesterday. Like I just got a new graphics card and I haven't spent time really messing with the settings yet. But if people who are here or viewers in general, if you guys like higher unit scales, I have no problem pumping those up. Oh my god, I forgot. I sent this beast of Nurgle into the front so long ago and it just showed up. It's been like 2.5 minutes of slowly waddling across the map. Okay. At least their artillery really hasn't done anything. Yeah, I really like what you're saying, Valentine, about Nurglings and their upgrades. That's what I was really interested in, and why, even though they sort of suck, you can use them to hold like a whole campaign. You heard somewhere it's balanced around extra large these days. Is it? Well, that's good to know, Mike Mikeson. Mike, the son of another guy named Mike, apparently. I kind of wish I had one of those son names. My dad's name is Jeff, so I'd be Jefferson, but that's not my actual last name. Warhammer 3 is balanced around ultra unit scale. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I will change that. Post haste. God, trying to do leadership spells against the dwarfs is just terrible, isn't it? I guess it's better to just zap him? I don't know. What a coincidence. Legend is also called Jeff. Legend is not my dad. But it's cool his name's Jeff. I actually didn't know that. There's no point in slowing anybody down because, like, everybody's already in melee. Have these Grudge Throwers done any damage? 7 kills? Alright, that's fine. Let's try to get Khazad Dragon Slayer. That'd be cool to get a kill on their lord. We change how single entity scales so they're roughly balanced on most scales. Oh, okay, cool. Dowry historically and stat-wise supposed to be the hard counter to Nurgle. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's actually, I mean, it's not going terribly, but normally one of the strategies of this is you see how these warriors at the flanks are starting to rout, is to do that and basically collapse inward until even the center gives way. But the dwarves just have so much more metal that it's really hard to do. But it looks like we might be getting a chain route going on right now. And actually, hold up. This seems to be working okay. Actually doing a lot of damage. I'm shocked this is going so well. I don't know if there's point in chain hexing. I'm gonna do it on this guy, just because. I don't know. And I think their artillery is pretty much out of the way. Let's see. Beast of Nurgle. Kill this guy. I know it's considered noobish to use Spirit Leech, but I just want to use Spirit Leech and kill Cazador. Dwarves are absolutely metal. The other kind of metal. M-E-T-T-L-E. I almost hit the regen spell. Yeah, but the regen spell only matters for single entities. So I mostly have Nurglings. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Those are super good versus Dawi because they have AP. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about the formation disruption. That's a really good point. Do some healing there. And Nurglings are fun in the same way that Greenskins are fun, because if you empty your ammunition into them, a lot of times it's actually worse because they're worth less than the ammunition. Kind of like Goblin Spears are basically not worth shooting. Nurglings are... they can be worth shooting. Actually, how good are my Nurglings right now? 23% physical resistance, cause fear, 9 melee defense. Yeah, that's pretty good. Eventually, this lord will die. Holy shit. Why won't he die? These Longbeards are going down. I'm actually going to save this for an Overcast Doom and Darkness. I'm going to run over and get that done now because my troops are starting to rout. Because the natural way of the Nurgling is to rout at like 50% damage. So I need to turn that around like right about now. Let's see how that works. Might see a lot of stuff start to run away. Yes. Everyone waver. I've always loved using leadership abilities like that. Like in Rome Total War, which was my first one, I would try to get like war dogs and fire arrows and artillery all at the same time. So I just love making stuff run away. Get the 20% physical resistance plague ASAP. Okay, I will do that. No, the Nurglings are dying. I know, it's so sad. But I have more Nurglings. And you know what? The circle of birth and death will continue. Thomas, this is an easy campaign and easy battle difficulty. Because if you look at my channel, the idea of the current series of videos I'm doing is an easy to watch campaign. In 4 or 5 hours, you can get through the whole thing, and then you can decide if you want to do it yourself. It's really tough watching someone, you know, like Legend, who is better than I will ever be. I don't know about you guys. You know, winning through these crazy, super heroic battle skills. You know, I want to focus on the grand campaign, and that's where I have the most fun. Okay. Cazador is at least going to die, but I think... actually, I can't tell. I can't tell if we're going to win or not. But I can kill Cazador with these Nurglings, because they can catch him. And then I think I can Overcast Doom and Darkness right here. and it'll be okay. This is going to be a close one. Legend just cheese on almost every fight. Yeah, but, you know, who cares? This is a single-player game. Like, the computer's not going to get mad at him. If that's how he likes to play, that's how he likes to play. As I've said, I can't play like that. I'm just not good enough in battles. Normally, off-stream, I'll do very hard, but I basically... Legendary is really difficult for me, and it's difficult enough I don't find Legendary fun. I find very hard fun, but I think this is more valuable content because a lot of YouTubers do very hard. Speaking of cheese, you can let the Dawi blob around the toads and then purple sun them to death. That's a fantastic idea, but it would take so long to get a purple sun going on. I want to get a direct damage spell. Oh no. I might... Quick, everybody run. Go help the guy. I cannot let Cazador get away. I'll be so mad at myself. You think, yeah, very hard. Definitely more fun than Legendary. Legendary is great if you want a challenge, but most of the time when I'm playing, I'm like, you know, watching a streamer like Legend or, you know, watching some other TV show or doing other work, you know, so I don't want craziness all the time. Dude, come on. Cazador has got to die. We need... This is all that matters to me, is that Cazador dies. Let's just watch the Nurglings flip. Come on, flip. Oh, also lower battle difficulties lets you appreciate stuff like this. Here we go. The Sorcerer Lord. Smash him. Smack him. Come on, he's got 27 health. I'm not going to use another spell on this guy. He's got 1 health. Quick. Okay, we got him. Yeah. It looks like it's just cleanup at this point. We've lost a lot of Nurglings, but that's alright. We'll just get him back next turn. Pyrrhic victory? Nah. I personally only play normal because there's more cheese for the AI. They only get more money in cheese. Yeah, that's true. Some factions which thrive from the higher enemy count of Legendary. Yeah, when I did my Scarbrand campaign a couple of weeks ago, it was the first one that I did on the channel. I found myself wishing that there were more enemies. And I just built like 50 blood hosts or something like that, so more armies wouldn't have mattered, but it would have been more fun to snowball even faster. Good fight. Thank you, Trifixful. So I think someone said something about there not being that much strategy. That's true. All of the strategy with an army like this is on the campaign map and with how you use your spells. I play Legendary exclusively, but I can fully appreciate how awesome this game is on normal. Yeah, you know, and if you're really good and your battle skills are excellent and you can just do Legendary and that's what you're used to, like, play at that level. There's no reason... Oh my god, this army got totally shreked. That's hilarious. Army replenishment sucks, so I guess infections. Yeah, whatever difficulty level you play on, I think is legitimate. I will not take that non-aggression pact because they have nothing. Important question, who's the better waifu, Valkia or Scarbrand? I mean, I'm going to have to go with Valkia because she's a waifu. I mean, she's not really, but more than Scarbrand. Scarbrand is scary. He's like really angry looking. Alright, now even though that fight was a win, like I can't fight this now, so I still have to go back, but thanks to Grandfather Nurgle, I'll get some toads. There we go. We've got an army and we're prepared to revisit our Dwarven counterparts. Level 2 Purple Sun. Katarin, that's a good answer, Mike Mikeson. Legendary is more about knowing workarounds around the AI cheating than actual skills. Yeah, that's true. Scarbrand has a cute smile, though. Festus? Okay, Speedy Rogue. Festus is that's bold. I mean, I'm playing Kugath, and that's also bad. Alright, we'll go over here. Legendary forces you to have some skills as well, since you can't pause in battles. Yeah, that's true. I never pause in battles anyway, so I will play Legendary, but for me, the biggest reason I don't like Legendary is because of the public order penalties. They're just too excessive, which is sort of redundant, but they're very, very harsh. So I have only beaten legendary campaigns as horde factions, where I just don't have to worry about public order. Oh, and I really love Beastmen as well. So like Taurox is one of my favorite characters. Really, really love Taurox. Let's see. That's pretty good. I guess I'll do this one and this one. This one. Festus has a huge sack and another one under the apron. There's a mod that removes them. Oh, gotcha. Legendary is no issue, but I can never do very hard battles. It's just a question of knowing how the AI cheats, I think. If you know how they cheat, then you can just avoid that. Legendary is cool and all, but I live for those slow-mo shots during epic battles. Yeah, me too. I had a really good time playing Chaos Dwarfs with the Kadai Destroyers. So if anyone likes Kadai Destroyers, there's a 24-minute video on my channel of me just being super stoked, building this Doom stack and then crushing stuff. I love Doom stacks. You play very hard, very hard. Yeah, Orc plays. I think that's a really good level to play at if you're pretty familiar with the mechanics. I'd say that makes a lot of sense. I would love for very hard battles to mean the AI gets way smarter, not just pumped with stats. Yeah, but it's really hard to do that because it's really easy to make AI unstoppable and it's really easy to make AI terrible, but to make it sort of even is very tricky. Do you play with mods? No, I do not, Speedy Rogue. I'm not against mods. I just happen to not play with them. This is Crushing Defeat. Doubt. I love when my melee units lose to archers on very hard. Yeah, that's one of the problems, particularly in Total War Warhammer 2, was just the melee cheats were too bad. It's a lot better. Well, it's a bit better in Total War Warhammer 3, so I'm really enjoying using melee units again in large numbers. I personally can't play Kugath without Radius, mostly due to lack of roster in vanilla. Radius mod adds so much needed Man Reapers and Pestigores. That sounds cool. Like I said, I'm not against mods. I haven't taken the time to look into them. Warhammer 2, my general lost to Orc Archers. Yeah. Daniel, VH is very hard. We're talking about difficulties in the campaign or in battles. So here we have a sophisticated strategy, and that strategy is use the Beast of Nurgle, who has Siege Attacker, to do the siege, and then everybody rush in. Sophisticated battle tactics with Anton B. Gaming. Start a war in chat. Radius or SFO Grimhammer? Yeah, go for it. I'm not picking a side, mostly because I haven't played either of those. Can I not? Yeah, I can Purple Sun on a wall. I just need to... I should be able to. Can I not? The tooltip doesn't say that I can't. I don't know. I just need this Beast of Nurgle to get there. Radius all the way. Vanilla ice cream. I'm very much a fan of vanilla, the flavor. My favorite kind of cake is angel food cake, which is like the most bland, not bland, but like simple cake imaginable. Another thing Radius does is making cavalry not useless. That's nice. I really dislike cavalry. I'm not good at them. Even like in the Rome days, I just was not about it. I much rather would have urban cohorts and things like that. Feel Nurgle got the short end of the stick. I hope they get some DLC soon. Yeah, hopefully. The biggest thing about Nurgle is that they just have a small roster, and so it would be nice to be able to have more variety in the battles in your composition. But I really like their core mechanics. SFO adds campaign flavor for races and lords. Elite units are actually elites. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying out mods at some point. It's just a question of time and remembering to turn them off and all that good stuff. Wait, my Nurglings are stopping my Beast of Nurgle from hitting the gate. Alright, it's time. Everybody in! How about full hero stacks? I like full hero stacks. Oh! Wow, he just sent... What was that? 5 Quarrelers flying? Okay, I actually want to get my Lord out of here because he's pretty weak. I can get this to heal him in just a minute. It's funny, this flag keeps moving up because the Dwarf Warriors are dying so quickly as they come down. Oh, I can Purple Sun that. Nurgling Tide? Yes, exactly. Now that we're in the walls, the battle is over. I know it might not look over, but it is. So, just fast forward a bit. Just want to keep this guy out of the way until the heals come up. I want them to attack the barricade, but they're being silly. The only hero stack that I respect is 18 Warlock Engineers and 1 Rattling Gun on Iket's faction. That is certainly a way to do it. Nurgle has much more variety than Cathay and Kislev. Yeah. Well, I think there's a difference between like actual variety and useful variety. And Kislev and Cathay have more actual variety, but I don't know that they have more useful variety. Like they have a lot of stuff that's technically different, but is really feels very similar. Okay, the barricade is down. Now we all flood in. We live happily ever after. Except for these Dwarf Warriors who have to fight like 800 million Nurglings. Nurgle has just spams of trash. Oh, does Cathay actually have fewer units than Nurgle? I thought Nurgle had the least, with like 11 or something like that. I can just use a Purple Sun. I could use Doom and Darkness actually, that might have been better, but that did quite a bit of damage, so it's probably alright. Yeah, and the thing with Nurglings is that they do suck, but with upgrades, and like, there are very few units in the game that can fight 3 Nurglings all at the same time. Like, they definitely exist, but not every unit can do that. So if you have every unit on their side attacked 3 to 1, like, most of those are going to die. Oh, here we go, I can finally heal. Siege has the least without the mortal units. Oh, really? Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Each unit Cathay has is impactful. Kislev has great infantry roster. That is true. Orcs have lots of units, and you end up using 4. I use quite a few different units playing Greenskins. Because Greenskins are like the worst Doomstack faction, so you kind of have to not necessarily be creative, but you know, you have to do a little bit more than just the average, like, you know, build your 1 siege and build your 1 ranged and your 1 melee. We're definitely breaking through. It's just taking some time. It's just because they won't route. I need another Overcast Doom and Darkness. There we go. This should route these Longbeards, and then the other ones should follow. Cathay is mostly limited by having 1 functional playstyle like Dwarfs, but most of their units are pretty useful within that playstyle. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, one of the other reasons for the difficulty level is so that I'm able to look and answer questions and talk with you, and I'm never too busy to talk to you guys, the viewers, because the whole point of streaming is that I always have liked talking about video games I'm playing with people, and so I'm prioritizing, like, we're gonna talk and hang out rather than I'm gonna show off, you know, how good I am at swooping a griffin for 20 minutes. Like, it's just not as fun. Alright, victory's in our grasp. Let's just get this going on. I will give Causes Terror, because hopefully that'll be good. And what is this Plague Toad doing here? Hello there. Okay, anyway. If the Plague Toad just said General Kenobi back, then this would truly be the greatest crossover of my life. Because I'm a huge Star Wars fan as well. You can actually drag aim vortex spells like Purple Sun. Oh, so you could do that in Total War Warhammer 2, but you can't anymore. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. If this Lord dies, that would be bad. One of the weird things about this, as someone said, there's not a lot of strategy. You just kind of have to get your units in the right spot, and then like there's not a lot of micro. It's just your units fight their units. And I hope this causes army losses. I think, yep, there you go. Doom and Darkness for the win. That's why I love that as a spell. Alright, and that is Karakazul done. I got so excited about the the Vortex spell thing, and then found out that it was removed in this game. That's okay. Yeah, I love Doom and Darkness. It's such a good spell. We lost 1 unit of Plague Toads. F in the chat for Plague Toads. That's why I'm salty. CA made Nurgle so boring. Reality, Nurgle will have Pestigores, Minotaurs of Nurgle, Man Reapers, Pox Maggots, Toad Dragons. I want Toad Dragons, man. That sounds cool. Never heard of them, but I do want them. And does that mean Karakazul is dead? No.
Yes.
You just have a random army somewhere. There it is.
Nice.
So he's got to die. And then for short victory, only 13 more settlements. This campaign is a nightmare in Legendary. Becomes boring and hard. Everything in the roster is useless. Just Nurglings and heroes. Yeah. Well, part of what I like about playing on a lower difficulty is, if you notice, what I'm mostly getting are like capacity for heroes and Nurglings, because the game doesn't really change at higher difficulty levels. Like, that sounds dumb to say, like, of course it's a different game, and it is, but it also isn't, you know, because your faction ultimately is good at what it's good at, and I think you can learn that from whatever difficulty you prefer. And for new campaigns, I generally prefer easier. Yeah, we'll do this. Well, let's see, Bubo's. Rumbling Ague is so good, but I just don't need that right now, and I want to get these other ones. So yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, I would never do a legendary campaign except for like a handful of factions. Like my absolute favorite, where I'm just ready to slog and grind for hours and hours. Like, some people really like that, and I can like it. I can be in the mood, but a lot of the time, it's just like not what I'm about. That's at my skill level. If anyone here is watching and says, oh, come on, legendaries, whatever, I'm like, okay. Public order isn't so bad in this game. Basically has no effect unless you get a rebellion. That is not true. There are several downsides and upsides. That might have been true before. Oh, I can replace with a Demon Prince? Yeah, sure. I guess I have a Demon Prince now. Plaguefather with plagues that do nothing. I do wish that they did more sometimes. I think, where is... I thought there was another research to get another symptom, the last one, but I guess I'm wrong. Chorfs have their annoying slave loss mechanic. Yeah. Skaven has better plagues than Nurgle. That's true. You're not wrong, and that is kind of sad now that I think about that. Yeah, one of the things that I noticed with Nurgle is that you're just so broke all the time. It's like, you think that eventually you will get money, and it just like doesn't happen. It's weird. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, no pestilence. Oh, Spirit Leech and... Interesting. I didn't realize that I would have both Lores of Magic. Some legendary campaigns are relatively easy, some are hard, very swingy. Oh, Volkmar was easy. Really? That's kind of surprising. Doesn't he boost, like, only flagellants or something useless?
Disease liberates.
What mortal units do you have as Nurgle? Cultists are mortal. You also have Exalted Heroes are mortal. But in terms of actual recruitment, it's basically just these Chaos Warriors. Oh, and Chosen. Yeah, so you do have a few. The problem is that, as you can see, Nurgle is just a broke-ass bitch. And, yeah, it's pretty tough to afford any of the better units. You to attack Cathay's trade routes. You made 22 KN, whatever that is, 1,000 on a single raid. I can't tell what a caravan is. Is this one a caravan? Are you a caravan? Whatever. I think it's time to just start fighting something, and it'll work out in the end, probably. I do want to attack with Kugath. Mortal units of Nurgle have the most fashion drip of any faction. There's a symbol above it if it's cavalry. Oh, if it's caravan, sorry. Special stance icon. Oh yeah, the fact that there's no sides, that is sad. Because that's like, ooh, look at us, we're all deathy and stuff. I should have taken favor from that battle. I realized immediately after I didn't take favor that I keep complaining about being broke, and I could have to fix that. But that is okay. Let's see. I'm not sure what is the best. I have full control, so this. Yeah, so if you look here, someone said that control doesn't really do anything unless there's a rebellion. That's not true. If you look here, you get extra growth and minus recruitment cost and line of sight, and everything gets worse as your control gets worse. It used to be that it didn't do anything, but I think it was a change in Total Warhammer 3 where now it really does matter what your control is. And let's say there's already a plague there, lots of plagues. Yeah, we'll get a plague here. Black Fortress, we'll do, yeah, Pox is better. Okay, that should be the end of that turn. Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, it happens. That's okay. It's just, you just have to keep it in mind a little bit more now. If anything, it makes it so that you kind of want a rebellion to happen, because then you can kill the rebellion and get your public order up. It's kind of funny, but it can work. Yes, I definitely want a non-aggression pact with this super unfriendly Skaven clan that's underneath me. Yes, we're friends. Don't attack me, for the love of God. Okay, so now that we've started a big fight over here, I think I figured out what the caravan icon was, guys. I think I understand. My eyes have been opened. Alright, I need to figure out which direction that's going, and then I will get it. Kislov's Chaos Incursion is actually a good thing. They make Chaos spawn on top of your Lord too, which is nice. Unless it happens at a bad time. Yeah, that's sort of all of the late game stuff. It's like, well, it's really good unless, you know, unless it's really bad, and then it's not so good. Alright, I officially make unlimited Nurglings. If I had money, I would have like 18 armies and it would be sick.
Father's love.
Increased mobility could be good if this was earlier in the campaign, but it's turn 45, this is level 1. It's not great. Alright, now is the faction destroyed? It is. Fantastic. So now, short victory conditions are all done. 12 more for that. And then of course we're going to be going for the long victory condition. Well, we're going to be doing the endgame crisis, and the long victory condition is probably just going to be a result of that. Okay, and man, I can make another plague. So many plagues. You look here in the bottom, I have just so much Dread Rock. Okay, I can do plagues elsewhere. Let's do one of those, and one of those, and one of those. Just make really good plagues now, which is nice. And okay, done with that. Alright, Scrag the Slaughterer is deciding to fight. I guess maybe he's mad that we killed Goldtooth. I don't know. He's probably mad we killed Goldtooth. I would think that that would make him mad. Alrighty. And okay, let's do Lords first, and then I'll worry about money stuff after. I can't chase that army down with Krugath, but I think this can? Oh yeah, but well, we spread the plague, so that's what matters. Well, it's one of the things that matters. It would have been nice to kill the army, but what can you do? Alright, where did the caravan go? There's the caravan. Alright, I can move this army, fresh from victory over Karakazul, Bataways, kind of. Krugath. Let's see, Blight Boil is an explosion, and Fleshy Abundance is hit points. So I want to go Blight Boil, because I like using magic to deal damage, not just to like buff stuff. Buffing stuff is also good, but damage walls. I have no idea what to do with this hero. You know what? I'll send the hero up there, and it'll, I don't know, we'll go on a magical adventure to learn the true meaning of Christmas, probably. I don't know. And once again, I need to find something to spend my plague on. So we'll do usual. And yep, next turn. I really appreciate all you guys hanging around after the legend raid. The elite few. I mean, still like a ton of you. This is a lot of people. That's really exciting for me. So hopefully you like the stream. please subscribe and all that stuff so I can do it more. Feel like I'm not wasting my time, which of course I wouldn't, but the world thinks that I'm wasting my time when I play Total War for you guys. But we all know that it's a great use of time, both to play and to watch. Okay, I really am trying to find this caravan. It's over there. I don't know if I can get to that in time. It's pretty far. But maybe I can get it on the way back. We shall see. There's there and there.
As surely as the never...
This is 5 settlements, so it's maybe not good to open that can of worms yet. So we'll go back that away.
In the Plaguefather's name.
Cultist heroes increase mobility when implanted. Not tanky and lead support. Okay, cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. I know about the increased mobility, which could be good for Kugath, I guess. That's probably what I should do. Because Kugath is going to need to be the one to run around and get everything done. Ultimately, that will be Kugath's job, is all of the jobs. And, yep, should be good there. Want to get that. And I think it's just the plagues now. Plague. Oh, this plague is... Nope, that's also a plague.
Grace despair.
It's actually unironically hard to find a new place that I haven't infected. Shattered Stone Bay and Dread Rock. Okay. Dragon Fang Mount. Got one of those. I need to spread this, I don't know how many more times. A few. Too many more, really. Just do the usual buboes. And yep, next turn. I will give... It's so funny giving the Skaven military access, because like they're already there, right? They're already just hanging out and preparing to possibly eat your flesh. Hello, Lucifer's Truth. It's in the description, but I'm playing an easy campaign with the idea that you will be able to watch the whole campaign in like a few hours, and then you can decide if you want to play it yourself. I really like the Nurgle campaign, but I don't think it's particularly sophisticated. I guess I'll do eye crusts. Ward save is pretty good. Eye sauce. Oh yeah, no, it's no problem. I'm not saying it at you, I'm just saying it so that if other people have the question, then they think, okay, yeah, we can check the description. Have a good day, sir. Gonna jump away. Alright, thanks for tuning in, Tommy. Hopefully I will see you again. I've been streaming every day, and I don't plan to stop, so have a good one. Alright, well, I think it's safe to say that we have officially lost that caravan. I have no idea where it is. I'll just bring this guy sort of to the middle of
I bring
the area. I think Cathay is going to be battle for the most part, but I do need to destroy Oracles of Tzeentch, so it might be worth coming down this way instead, through Calidor and these Skaven. I'll have to think about that. Right, well, let's do this one. And, oh, there's an imminent rebellion. Gonna be honest, I totally forgot about this settlement. Oh, I know. I'll infect it with the control one. There we go. Lots of control there. And a cult manifested in Brass Keep, which is... doesn't matter where it is, because I don't have any money to do anything with it. So on to the next turn.
Perhaps you could.
Still no defensive alliance for Tretch. Not about that. Just because the Skaven are so sneaky and everyone hates them, and then if they attack them, then they're attacking me, and it's... you know, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria, that sort of thing. Defect an enemy general, 25% campaign line of sight. I don't know who the Manblade tribe are, so I'm not too concerned about diplomatic relations with them. Wish cults had more impacts also. Yeah, I think the cults for Khorne are really good, but I agree with you that the Nurgle ones are a bit less exciting. You know what? Western Province, this is their only building, and I don't see an army. So, I think we can just walk on over here. Wow, Valiant Defeat, really? Nurgle Battering Ram. Can these guys use a Battering Ram? I don't think Nurglings can use a Battering Ram. It's probably fine. As for you, this guy's just gonna be my guard in the west while I figure out who I'm gonna kill next. Let's see. I'm trying to prioritize the unique buildings at this point because I have like a lot of Nurglings and I really don't need any more. Wow, Kugath doesn't have a plague right now. Let's see. We'll do Ballsy, I guess. Ballsy seems good. And I can also give... where's the physical resistance one? I'll say extra chance of a plague spreading. That seems good. And yep, we're done. What unit scale do you play on? I have been playing on large, but actually I've just been told that it's balanced around ultra, so I will change it right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured Kalidor would start trying to fight me. Need to go, but it was fun watching you play. We'll subscribe and wish you a good day, mate. Alright, thank you very much, Valentine. Thank you for the sub and for watching, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a good one. I'm already having a good one, but I hope you also have a good one. So original Clarky, I am used to playing on large unit scale because historically that's what Total War is balanced around, but apparently it's ultra unit scale now. So let's see, where is that? It's advanced? Why was it on medium? I definitely set it to large, so I guess I'm potato and I've been playing on medium. So it's okay, now it's gonna be on ultra. Physical resistance is the bottom right one, special mix. Oh, gotcha, thank you, Strog. Unit size medium, Jesus. Yeah. Whoops. It's fine. This is what happens when I just got a new SSD and I just got a new graphics card. Wait, I changed the unit size and now this is a win. Okay, it's good to know. Wait, but there's still 30 Nurglings. I don't understand. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out eventually. Maybe. Upgrades. We got the next level. Definitely want to get Swords to finish out the Plague Cauldron. And I suppose we can keep moving. This looks like it's not a Skaven settlement, actually. Oh, I need to get back in there. Because the Skaven corruption is going down. Which it obviously wouldn't be doing if there were Skaven right there. And as for you, you get to start fighting the Knights of Kalidor. So that's where you're going now. Can I kill this? 35%? 1 in 3? It didn't work, but there was a chance. Some of that. My god, I'm so broke. This is just... If you ever play as Nurgle, just prepare to never have any money. I don't know, I guess this one. And let's try Haunted Forest. Let's do some Nurgle Corruption here. Nurgle Corruption, and then extra Nurgle Corruption and Plague Duration. This should be good. And is that it? All the lords, everything's good. I do think it's funny how sick the hero sounds. Sounds like he's been coughing all night. So sad. Yes. Is this every Skaven is just making non-aggression pacts with me? I'll be so sad if it's Vermintide. Almost certainly going to be Vermintide just because. Word the Heartstopper. I guess we just walk over there. We can't really get all the way. Shangwu. How about you get out of there, Snitch? That's done. Oh, I do have this other army. These Plague Toads are really not regenerating very quickly. Do I have some available? Plague Toads? Let's find out. Shit, I didn't have any more available, but I have 71 Nurglings available. So I could build 3 full stacks of Nurglings right now. Should I do that? No. Will I do that? We'll see. 1169, that's good. That's good. Oh, I need to do another plague. That's right. At this point, I'm just going to random settlements to figure out where I need to do stuff. Okay. Gratifica? Really? Just named for gratification? Wait, what? Didn't I just kill that guy? I guess I forgot that he had an army. So I have to deal with the army now. I always enjoy watching the number of factions go down because it just means the end turn is finally going to go a little faster. First, lords. Where is... I just lost... Ah, okay. I'm going to send Kugath over there, and guess I'll just disband one of those. And now we've got increased mobility, and you can go for Shang... Wait, what? Alright, I guess we're not taking that settlement. They beat us there. And last lord. Alright. Got another settlement. You'll love to see it. What's weird about Nurgle is they don't have walls. I really don't like not having walls. It's like That should be like rule number 1. How do you know you have a city? Is there's walls around it. Definitely want extra casualty replenishment rate. Nurgle is really bad at that. Hopping off for a bit, take it easy, man. Alright, thanks for tuning in, Jeff. Hopefully I will see you again soon. You're like the OG of the stream today. You're the first person to tune in, so I appreciate you being the first. It's honestly getting difficult to find a settlement that I haven't already infected. Is Ruin's End infected? Yeah, it is. Maybe the Sentinels is good? Nope. On your portion. Okay, everything's infected there. Laid Rock and Scrap Towers, so I can go here. And we've got the first 3 rows done. Constant vomiting. Which one is that? It's this one. Okay, so we're gonna spread rot and I guess favor and more time. Okay, probably gonna play until the end game crisis is announced, I would say. And then the next stream will be the few turns up to the end game crisis, and then the stream after will probably be the end game crisis. Something like that. I think every easy to watch campaign has been 3 parts, I want to say. 3 or 4. Yeah, 7 or 8 hours. It just sounds so gross. I am zooming though, with that extra hero. That's nice. Really, that's a Pyrrhic victory? Well, luckily for me, I have literally infinite Nurglings. I will never run out. As cute as they are, I don't care if they die, because I just will always have more. Let's see. How many settlements do the Knights of Kalador have? 6. Can I reach that? What? Look at that teeny tiny red arrow right there. I feel like I just got trolled. Oh, this one needs a plague. So you can have this one. No, that doesn't help. And maybe, yeah, we'll just do plague duration again. I just cannot use all these infections, which is a really good problem to have. But it also still is a problem, because it's like, what the hell do I do with all of these? I just can't use the plagues fast enough. Should be good. I am surprised we don't have exponential growth yet. But in terms of the short victory condition, only 7 more settlements to go. So we'll probably do that before the stream ends today. Decisive defeat? Yeah, that figures. But Zhao Ming is actually moving towards Kugath, which is what I want to have happen. So I guess it's fine. I mean, I'll just have to go retake a bunch of settlements, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. I guess another hero? I don't know. I have no capability of producing great unclean ones, so making them cheaper actually helps me not at all. Please tell me this increased mobility comes in time. It doesn't. It's probably fine. It might not be fine. Do I have any other enemies over here? Oh, I do. There's this one. And for plague bearers, some more growth, Norse infection, upkeep minus 7%. That's pretty good. Now we just need to walk 2 feet that way. And Ash Ridge Mountains has a plague, but the fortress does not have a plague, so I can just give it a plague. I thought I was gonna sneeze, and then I didn't sneeze. I hate it when that happens. I get all prepared, mute my microphone. It's like it's time, but then no. Okay. Not really sure what all the stuff I can build is. That's 4,000. I'm actually going to save up for that. No, I don't need to save up this much. I can save up a little less. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'll probably have 1 fight next turn, and then I'll get some money from that fight. Ooh, a valiant defeat. Okay. Hex ability. Wow. If in melee, that's a lot of nerfs. Okay, I'll give it to my Plague Ridden. Oh, wait. Just equipping that item, that's strong enough that it makes it a victory? Okay. Let's get some money. That must be a powerful item to be the difference between life and death. If you can call what Nurgle followers do life. Which I guess you can in the worst way. Does a great game mechanic, or whatever it's called, between the Chaos Gods actually affect anything else besides the blessings? Nope. That's all that it affects. It makes your blessings way better if you're Ascendant. But other than that, what matters is not if you have the most. What matters is how much you have total. Because then that gives you more abilities to use with it. So it's a mechanic that can be really useful if you can sort of like really push it to the limit, but it's not that useful. We'll say hate Sinch because everybody hates Sinch. Pretty sure I'm going to have to fight them at some point, so I'm not going to think of it as wasted. And is this a win? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Alright, so I wanted to get this. Recruitment health for plague toads. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty good. And I'm almost out of money again. Jesus. Nurgle just goes through all the cash. Fleshy abundance? Yeah, sure. I have another lord over here who hasn't done anything. I guess I can just barely get to Bitter Bay. Don't mind if I do.
Glorious tools of chaos.
And he's so gross. Just about as gross as Kugath, I suppose. And is this the last? Ooh, it says close to feet. Here's what I can do. I can break the siege. And then I wonder if I can... Can I give them casualty replenishment from here? No, I can't. Damn it. I need to be in a camp stance or something. I've never tried that before, so I'm glad I tried. But now I know that that is in fact not how that works. And Listerkin. Yeah, keep walking over there. Need to use a plague on something again. Great Hall of Graces. Do you have a plague? Nope. Alright. So we've gotten almost all of that. Last one, we'll do Rot. Yep, there we go. 2,000. I don't understand how I got money just now, but I'm not going to question it. Even though I'm questioning it right now, it's probably fine. Now what I'm curious is, how close to the short victory conditions am I? Because I definitely like playing short victory conditions on, at least in Total Warhammer 2. I did that a lot, because like it's really long. Immortal Empires actually felt longer than Immortal Empires, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But it could be that they've found ways to make it go just a little faster. I have to deal with that first. As fun as it would be to get... wow, I'm barely not there. That's rough. What was I saying? Oh yeah, wait, I can't move. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, he'll just stand there menacingly. Is Kalidor still around? They are. Oh, they're just over there. Okay. So I need to have this guy run and plague. Maybe I'll plague Haunted Forest again. Oh, here we go. Other types of corruption, -3. So the vampiric corruption is starting to go down. That's very exciting. And, well, I guess that plague is still there now that I look at it. Does Ever have a plague? I'm just too much the father of plagues. Here we go. Bitter Bay. You need Troll and plague +3. That's all done. It's all done. This guy can't move due to a tragic misreading of the tooltips, but that's okay. Decisive defeat. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be. I might need 2 armies to deal with Kalidor. I'm not sure if 1 will be enough. It might be, but it's hard to say, because I really don't know what army they have. Even though I just saw it, but I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, now I have a non-aggression pact with the Greenskins, so once I kill Kalidor, then I will be in a relatively good spot to go really fight Cathay a lot. And that should be the end of this faction. Yes, Western provinces are dead. Okay. And I don't know. Leadership is pretty important for demonic units because low leadership actually hurts them physically. So I'll go with that. And strain resistance, bonus versus Norska. I suppose strain resistance is good. I try to get as many upgrades as possible that it doesn't matter what army I end up going with. There we go.
My will does not.
This army will eventually fight again. Lord not move. That's fine. I want him to not move. And I'm excited because I'm almost at the point where I have all of the plagues unlocked. Here we go. Bone Road. doesn't have anything. Let's do one of these. And I don't actually know. Duration and control, I guess. I don't know. I'm sort of at the point in the campaign where it's starting to get not really efficient to actually like control each thing you do so closely. Like at some point you just need to spend your money and build more armies if you have too much of it. And actually if you don't have enough, sometimes the solution is to just build armies. Because if you don't have enough, it means you're spending a ton on your settlements and things like that. So if then you spend that army instead, or you spend the money instead on armies, you'll find suddenly you have a lot of armies. I like having lots of armies. Let's see, close defeat. I'm gonna retreat because I think they're gonna do that. Okay, that was a pretty easy win. Let's see, nurture the growth. Yeah, growth everywhere is good. Eventually I'll get to the point where everything is maxed out on growth, and then I'll start getting other stuff. But in the meantime, I want to really have a lot of ability to get whatever unit I want. I think this has walls. It has walls on like 10 units. So the way to do this is to go here, pull one of these, get some more troops, and we'll head back over there. And next turn should be able to take that. Do all my armies have plagues? They do. This one is here. Emmerich's army. We'll just have to see if we can fight it. I don't know. No, we super can't fight it. It's got dragon princes, silver helms, and a sun dragon. You know, this army can't actually get away. So, I think it's time to Chaos Familiar. Let's get some spells. And most importantly, get some Nurglings. There you go. Instant stacks. That's the joy of this kind of strategy with Nurgle. And I don't have the physical resistance plus 20% one, which is very sad. This is... I need 13 more times. So let's say we'll do those ones. To hope that we can make Emmerich's army a lot worse at some point. Yep, that should be it for the turn. What I might do is just slowly replace Nurglings in Kugath's army with heroes. So eventually I'll have a hero stack. Don't forget to use your infections. I am trying so hard to use my infections. I just cannot use them all. I bought low and sold high in the stonk game of infections, so I have enough to do whatever I want. Okay, wait, there's a caravan here. What? Axe, okay. Alright, I guess we got the makings of a hero stack here. Go back over there. And now I have 2 armies. Skaven revealed. What? Oh, the settlement garrison is trying to fight with me. That's so funny. Yeah, I'll auto-resolve, Nurglings against dragons? Seems fine. Another level of Doom and Darkness for sure. And this guy is a lot stronger, so... yeah, I'll go Magical Reserves. Still amazed how AI Clan War survived for so long. With Scarbrand, Tomb Kings, Grington, Zawi, and Manfred. Yeah, they sort of make it look easy, huh? Where you're like, shouldn't you be dead? I'm always dead. I'm gonna do the same type of thing, where I want to make their army really struggle. Because Knights of Caledor is just these 3 settlements. And once we get that, we'll pretty much be at short victory condition. Oh, the end is nigh. I didn't even realize. There's 18 turns left till endgame crisis. I really just need to build stuff. I've almost maxed out the number of growth buildings I can get, but not quite. You can always get more growth as Nurgle. The moment we've all been waiting for. Yeah. Thank you for the subs, everyone. I know I've already said thank you, but really appreciate you guys all being here and watching, subscribing, and all the good stuff. I do live streams and I do dumb clip videos from the live streams, so feel free to check all those out as well. Let's see. We'll go Kugath first. I would really love the next level of increased mobility. My pleasure. Thank you, Miss Edelweiss. You have a lovely name. Apparently we're fighting disciples of the Maw, and I didn't remember that.
natural.
Jade Custodians and Knights of Calidor. Right, let's take out the Jade Custodians first, because this is the last settlement. Close defeat? Really? No, I don't think so. I think as soon as they try to come out, they'll get ganked by Nurglings. And then, I don't know, Kugath walk over there. For a relatively new channel and a relatively niche community, you're doing extremely well in terms of views. Thank you, Benedict. Yeah, I feel very grateful that other people are liking the stuff that I make. Because as you say, I'm both new and in a niche game. So, yeah, I'm very happy. Especially because most of the people I know don't play Total War. And it's really hard to explain why you did something cool, because you have to explain, like, what the whole fucking game means. And, yeah, it's just a struggle. Eventually you just have to say, look, it's cool, just be excited for me. Stop asking so many questions about it. So I could wait for these Nurglings to regenerate, but why? I just have so many that I can just immediately say, I have this full army now. And that's got a plague. That's got a plague. We finally completed the plague cauldron. So now we can just do plagues on stuff that we want. This is the last of Knights of Calidor. Explaining Warhammer, someone is a game in and of itself. Yeah, that's true. Nurglings are broken at the moment. They deal no attack damage against infantry. Oh, that explains why some of these battles have been taking so long. Huh. Well, it's probably fine. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Experience Plague on Kugath, because I'm starting to get a lot of heroes, so that will be really nice. And I don't quite have enough for exponential growth. Okay. Yeah, I was noticing I had big groups of Nurglings and Plague Toads, and it just was not working out. Tried to buff them by giving them splash attacks, but broke them accidentally. Low-key lore accurate. That's true, Benedict. Military access? Yeah, sure. Give me $1,100 for something that I don't care about. Wow, I have 93 subscribers. That's so amazing. I had 44 at the beginning of the stream. Be fine if they dealt AoE or contact damage. Yeah. I feel like all Nurgle units should deal contact poison. Like, just being near them is a bad time. They probably don't do that because it'd be busted, but they should do it anyway. Let's see. We could go... I suppose this is the way to go, because then I can attack the same faction with two armies simultaneously. Jade Custodians have been eliminated, and now I have my two armies over here. Yep. Just go take that, I guess. And you also walk over here, I guess. I wish that Nurgle had the underway stance. It'd be too busted, but I hate having to walk around all these mountains so slowly. Especially because I was just playing Chaos Dwarfs and you didn't have to deal with any of that. I really don't know what to do. Haunted Forest. We'll do another plague over here for Haunted Forest. Let's see, corruption, growth. There we go. Now we can finally build stuff and get one of those. I try to do in order the settlement building and then unique buildings and then everything else. So I'm looking for any other unique buildings and then the growth buildings, of course. Perfect. Okay, and now I am super broke. Skarsnik's Death Juice attacks aren't that OP, and that's a contact damage effect. Right, none of the units he gives have HP. Yeah, Nurglings should deal damage when they die like Slayers. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Plague Carrier / grenades. Yeah, they're kind of like Flood Spores. Like, they're not actually good, but there are a lot of them. I find it fun to use them. I am curious. 15 turns left. There's an army here, but yeah. Calidor is, for all intents and purposes, dead. Because they have this army and this settlement. Feels good. It's like a good spot to be in. Here we go. Upkeep. That's good. I'm waiting for something else that's good for Nurglings. Nope, nothing's good for Nurglings. I guess we fully upgraded the Nurglings. That's okay. I gotta say, when I play Dwarfs, I hate having Slayers. They just die so quickly. I want my Dwarfs to be chunky. Lots of HP, lots of armor, lots of morale, or leadership, they call it in this game, whatever. Has everybody moved? No. Nobody's moved. Have you ever tried... didn't do anything cool with Nurgle. Have you ever tried all disaster scenarios at once with 200 difficulty? No. No, I have not. It would probably be pretty fun, but it definitely wouldn't fall into easy to watch territory, because I imagine that would take quite some time to resolve, depending on the difficulty level, of course. Valiant defeat. Shh. That'll be fine. Don't need slayers when you have thunderers. Yeah. We're about to hit short campaign victory, which is very exciting. Arcane Conduit. We still have the experience thing going on. And I would get replenished troops, but it doesn't actually stack. And the other one's already maxed, so I'll just get the individual thing. Tried Ultimate Crisis as Ikit on turn 30, only to realize the Wood Elves revive. Yeah, the reviving factions can be very sad if you're not prepared for that. The growth one. There we go. And that's done. Those are done. And I'm so close in terms of total corruption to getting exponential growth. That will be very nice. We brand the stream into easy to die difficulty. Easy to watch me die, yeah. I guess it'd still be easy to watch because you'd just be like, yeah, the guy's about to die. It's gonna be cool. I'm trying to think what faction I'd even want to do that as. It'd have to be one that I really like to make it worth it. Could be someone like Scarbrand as well. Scarbrand or Torox who have movement resets. Ultimate Crisis on High Elves is super fun. You try to hold onto the donut as the world collapses around you. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty lore accurate, isn't it? From what I understand. Oh, the noises are so gross. It's awesome. Wait, does this reach? We got the tiny red arrow again. And I'm not gonna assault because I don't know who can use the battering ram. Scarbrand versus Ultimate Crisis, who can wipe the map first? Yeah, probably Scarbrand, because Scarbrand could do it before the Crisis gets there. Can't quite reach. I'm getting mountain attrition. I'll just walk around. Actually, hell, I'll just walk back, because I don't need 2 armies to take this settlement. Now I just need to make sure. Oh, this guy does not have a plague. You can be super strong. That's my gift to you. Wait, that changed to auto-resolve. I thought it might, but I didn't think about it for a second. What's funny is that with these Nurgling stacks, I haven't even gone down the red lines to make Nurglings even better, which I could do, but... Time-lapse of all AI factions where Grimbrindle took over half the map after Crisis revived him. Oh, I think I saw that video. I saw one video that was a long time-lapse of all the AI stuff. We need more Crisis in the West. It's just 3 factions. I guess, yeah. The first time I did Wild Hunt, it was annoying because I was in the East and I had to go all the way to the Heralds of Ariel to kill the Sisters of Twilight. It took me like 8 turns just to get over there. And then I killed them easily, but it was like just hitting the end turn. Like, come on, I get it. Oh, hey, actually, we did it. Short victory achieved. So now extra wins of magic power reserve. So now the goal is Oracles of Tzeentch, but I think that's going to have to wait till after the endgame crisis. So next is going to be finishing up this fight, which... how many settlements do they have left anyway? They have 2. Yeah, so I'll finish up that fight, finish up the fights in the west, and then pretty much just going to be figuring out where the crisis is coming from. There wasn't even anything there. That's pretty funny. And unassigned skill points. Guess, I don't know, Fleshy Abundance. Pretty soon I'm just going to have to start going down the red line to buff the Nurglings more. I could also get some more heroes. Does everybody have Plague? Yes, they do. How's Haunted Forest doing? It's doing excellently. Do the growth one, of course. Still have over 500 infections, so just can't spend them all. Tzeentch Crisis where they just crash a PC. Don't even joke about that. Oh my god, my PC's crashed so much in the last few days with all the upgrades I've been doing to it. It's not happy with me. At least there's autosave, so I wouldn't be totally SOL. 13. Okay. That would be the Tzeentch Crisis, wouldn't it? It'll be like, actually, you're in a video game, and Kugath has been playing you the whole time. Autosave is another thing where you don't particularly enjoy legendary difficulty. Because you have to go back to the autosave and you can't save mid-turn. But Elf Crisis where they just port to all the magical forests. Elf 1 exploding from within. That would be sick.
I'll death by blow.
Oh hey, we got a thingy. That one I guess. Oh, Knights of Kalador are dead. So now we are just fighting Burning Wind Nomads. They're about to die.
Bending.
Ironbrow, which is down there, and Disciples of the Maw. Okay, so if they're dead, then we can start going. Man, we have to get all the way down over there? That's so annoying. Something breaks your save, your whole campaign's done. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. It's very true. They have 8 settlements. It's not that many settlements. I just need to get a couple of armies down there.
Great aim.
The problem is in order to get down there, I'm gonna have to trespass on someone. I guess it's gonna have to be the Lizardmen, right? I hope Krokar doesn't just totally murder that lord. Stream is poppin'. Yeah, what's up, X0? Legend was very kind and gave me a raid. Ward save is always good. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one.
Nurgle's excellent cause, Benny.
Yeah, that's true. I've had a lot of trouble with legendary campaigns for that reason. Not because of mods, just because like game is hard. And then if you get in a bad position and you just can't recover, then it's like, well, you have to start over the whole campaign. Actually, I got the idea to do this series of easy to watch campaigns after doing my first ever legendary win. I was like, my god, that would not have been entertaining to watch. What would be more entertaining? It was fun to do though. It was very satisfying to finally win one on legendary. It was as Warriors of Chaos, if anyone is wondering, because of the horde mechanic. Makes the higher difficulty levels slightly less painful. I have 1935 corruption. Soon. Very soon. Still don't want to get into any alliances with the Skaven. They're just not good allies. Unless you are Skaven. If you're another Skaven, then it's a good idea. But if you're not a Skaven, they're terrible allies. Because they just want to eat your bones and make more Skaven. Hold up. How are there Karakazul rebels? Oh, I see. Because Queek Headtaker let that... Nah, Queek will probably take care of it. I'm not going to move towards Krokar alone. I'm going to go into ambush stance. And oh my god, this looks like a... no, it's not a Rite of Primeval Glory army. But it is a scary army. And Pugath can just go here.
Our enemies are.
That should be the end of that faction. Yes, it is. We'll get one of those and one of these. Now we basically just have to hightail it back to the middle of our territory. Because I don't know where the endgame crisis is going to come from. But there's only 11 turns left. So it's gonna come soon. Yep, we'll do Indomitable. It'll be really useful when this guy can get Mentor, because it'll make this other Plague-ridden start to catch up in levels. But right now it's really bad. Okay, and you've moved. This one hasn't moved. Oh, this is the one in ambush, that's right. I don't see any Plague on you, so you can have the Tough Plague. And I'm finally starting to feel like I have money. Oh, look at that! I got exponential growth. Okay. Where is Dragon Isles? Oh, I just don't have enough money. Let me save some money for a minute. And then I'll be able to upgrade my main settlement. Or my main province. Oh my god, I'm at 97 subscribers. That's so exciting. Thank you guys so much. Sure, I'll take a non-aggression pact. You are the opposite direction as my victory condition. That was cool. It like sunk into the ground and rebuilt. I guess it was building something. I'm not sure if it's worth trying to fight Krokar just because he's so strong. Blessed by the raid lords today. Whenever I hear raid, I just think Raid Shadow Legends. It's fucking... I've been psyoped from the buying every podcast ad for like 10 years. And every small YouTube channel. Actually, I played Raid Shadow Legends one time because I was like, damn, I see so many ads for it. And it actually wasn't a bad game, but you just have to pay a lot for it. Free ad, yeah. Maybe someone will see it and they'll sponsor me. I don't know. Wait, didn't I just say I shouldn't do this? I just said this was a bad idea. And yet here I am. Okay. You have PTSD from Raid Shadow Legend ads? Yeah. I think we all do. Now I'm going to raise that because it's red. I'm pretty much not going to try to occupy stuff anymore. Just because I don't want to worry about building up all these extra provinces. Like, I have plenty of provinces that I need to make better and higher tier. Oh, have I finally built growth buildings in every settlement? Why did I do this? I knew this was better. Here I am. Lore story of pretty much every faction in Warhammer. That is true. Yeah, every faction is like, but I dealt with powers beyond my comprehension. How could this have gone wrong? It's like, well, see, the thing about that is that it's actually beyond your comprehension about how it went wrong. I'll do Fleshy Abundance. A lot of these are benefits to Great Unclean Ones, but I just don't have any of those, so I'm kind of running out of upgrades to get to. And I have deliberately not committed to any tech paths, because the tech path that I'm going to go on will be dramatically different based on what the endgame crisis is. Wait, I just saw one that didn't have any province effects. Here we go. Black Fortress. Exponential growth. There we go. And I can also give it a plague to grow even more. So look at that. 640 growth next turn. It's going to be pretty good. Meanwhile, 10 turns till the end. 10 more turns till endgame crisis. This is very exciting. I will say the shape of my territory is not necessarily beautiful, but I'll have to live. I like having like a neat number of provinces and then having them all developed and be all good. Let's do armies first. Oh, right. These armies just have to walk over there for a while. And Krokgar is here. Could fight that. How many settlements? We've got 7, and the Iron Brow's expedition has 7. So there's 14 settlements for me to get down here. You also have such OCD when expanding? Yes! Everything has to be neat and perfect. I do that a lot more in my personal campaigns. I don't do it on the stream campaigns, but when I'm just playing for myself, yeah, I really need stuff to be good. Oh, Valiant Defeat, really? Okay, we have to see this fight, right? This is so many Nurglings against like 20 dinosaurs. You think the veteran ones will just delete the Nurglings? Maybe. The thing is that I have a lot of Nurglings. How much time? 20 seconds. Oh, also, this Demon Prince is on a dragon. Let's just say I have a lot of Nurglings. Yes, the swarm. Let's see. Can I slow them down? No. Oh, it's a Quaddle. That's bad. But I can get rid of the power recharge a little bit. And I can start to use some magic on it. So what I'm doing here is just folding in on the line, and then when the battle starts again, because the second group has come, then I will spread out again and then refold in on it. And I definitely want to slow them down. Alright, the Coatl is routed, so now we can spread out a little bit. Kugath the Blob Master. Yeah, I mean, I don't actually have Kugath, but yes. I do have a nice big Doom and Darkness spell that I can use. I hope Nurglings actually are doing some damage, because I have a lot of them. Do you play Festus, or is this just a second army tuned in? Average Nurgle party? Yeah. I have played Festus, but this is a Kugath campaign. Where's Wabo? Is he safe? Is he alright? How's it going, Saxon Knight? Yes, Wabo is safe. Victory was achieved, and the full VOD, the full adventure of Wabo, is going to be uploaded today. I just need to finish processing it after the stream. But yes, it was a glorious victory. I was very happy. For those who don't know what the hell he's talking about, another small YouTuber named Dual Gongo made a challenge called Wabo, where it's like Rambo, but you're an orc. And it's a really difficult challenge where you basically are a commando and sneak through the map. So the live streams for that are up on my channel, but there's going to be a video that's edited down a little bit for time. So I'd highly encourage you to watch and potentially play the challenge, because I really liked it as a greenskin enjoyer. I really don't have that many units left. Also, like, look at this Nurgle party. It's like, yeah, your dinosaurs are good and all that, but I have, like, a lot of Nurglings. There's the Coatl body just sitting there. Just gonna Doom and Darkness to get away. And just do one of those. Just slowly picking off things one at a time. You can see one thing in the line routes, and it just doesn't come back because it's chased by Nurglings. The endurance on Nurgle units is insane, but they do, yeah, they do very little damage. This is a direct damage spell, so I'll get to use that. See some damage going down here. Oh yeah, see the health bars go down. And yeah, this should be... I know the balance of power doesn't look like it, but this should be a wrap-up like any second now. I will admit dealing with Kugath will be annoying. It's even spreading? Yes. It does that. Spreads like the plague. Like one of the plagues, because we got a lot of those. Let's see, there's still Krokar here. You guys go after that one. Mostly my job with an army like this is just to make sure that everybody is doing something. So many vids on Kugath being the best lord because he can solo everyone and is a tanky mortis engine. Yeah. I've seen several of those. They always look fun. That's not really how I've ended up playing him, but yeah, I totally could. Now it's basically Krokar against the world. Because if you look at this, like everything's routing. I'm not saying Krokar will fail against the world. He's very strong. Amazed that I'm winning against the Chad Lizard himself. Dude, he is Chad. I did a challenge campaign with Dual Gongo where we were Vampire Coast. And the only time we had to reset was because of Krokar. He's crazy. We let him use his ammo fully and then send him in. It's like a good strat. Yeah, so by using these small units of Nurglings, I'm able to keep a lot of their troops from rallying again. There we go. We got the army losses. Easy peasy. Yeah, I don't care. That's good enough. I can just rebuild infinite Nurglings, so I don't really care too much about losing them like this. Average Tuesday for Krokar. Yeah. He only got 21 kills, even with the Banner of Eternal Flame. Mangio Gaming, I like the little trophy you sent. It's very nice. I wish I had a trophy. Must be paying losing to Nurglings. Yeah, it's funny because there's so many of them, but like the number here doesn't look like there's so many of them. So it's embarrassing because it looks like you only lost a few hundred troops, but I think it really should be considered more than that. I'm going to take the favor. I don't need the infections. And unfortunately, I'm not able to punish and actually kill Krokar. Plague marked. What's this? Locus of Virulence? Oh, damn, that's good. Maybe I should have captured this just so that I could build more units. A chance for a Plague Priest to infect him? I guess not. Green Pox. No, you need Nurgle's Rot. It's gonna be better. The Nurgle roster's just Nurglings, always has been. Look, Nurgle is in the name. It's not my fault if you didn't put 2 and 2 together. Nurgle, Nurgling. Nothing else starts with Nurg, I think. Probably something that starts with Nurg. Someone's gonna point out in the comments, like, well, actually. Alright. We have end is 9 turns. Just 9 turns left to go. Can use a poisonous melee infantry they gave Nurgle. Yeah, I could use the Chaos Barbarians and stuff. I've been using the Nurglings because they're so cheap. It lets me expand really quickly and tech up really quickly. And it also leaves all of my slots full so that when the endgame crisis shows up, I can spec into whatever's going to be best at killing that. Get some more toads. So the thing is, Krokar is replenishing, and I don't like that. I can't summon units here. Let's see something. Can I fight this? Auto-resolve heroic victory? Okay. Okay, nobody panic. We're back. Did the stream just die or am I bugged? Yeah, my computer just turned off. No, Deadly Scythe, don't panic. I specifically said don't panic. Panic at the Disco? I don't know about the Disco, but I do know about the Panic. You're confused too. Yeah, so I just upgraded my SSD and my graphics card, and it seems like my power supply unit is failing, so I am going to get a new one today. Benedict, you did call it that Siege Crisis where they crashed the PC. Yeah, I don't think it's usual Warhammer 3. I think it is my own power supply unit. Seeing to repossess the computer, the changing of the voice is really broken. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's an uncounterable strategy. See, but this is good. The first episode of the Kugath stream was in 5 parts, and this one so far is only in 3 parts. Basecamp stream, let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. At least my file's not corrupted by Siege. That's true. There we go. We're back. I was waiting for the game to relaunch. It wasn't just gonna be a Facecam stream forever. That'd be crazy. That's like in old school competitive games or whatever. You just like reach around and unplug your opponent's computer. Be like, yeah, I win. Did you spam the forbidden technique to get the rot? Like changing units between lords. No, is that a plague exploit that I don't know about? What are we? End is 9. Does that count as I just did it normally, like a regular person. You can when you recruit a lord. Oh, smart. No, I did not use the forbidden technique. That just seems like a really good technique. I don't know why that'd be forbidden. That's like what you should do, right? Oh, hold on. There we go. I had 2 previews up and it was confusing me. Okay, you know about those 2 moving. That's right, we're just doing an auto-resolve heroic victory. Now I know what the result will be, which is very cool. Okay, can do that, and of course get some more Nurgling supply. You can get rot very early on. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just not something that I ever thought about, how to exploit it, really. Let's see, you know, I think we could get some Nurglings, considering I have 138 to recruit. And I think here, we'll get some Nurglings. But, we're gonna merge these Nurglings to get some more Nurglings. And we'll disband... actually, hold up, we can do this. We can merge again, and then get more Nurglings. and then merge again and get more Nurglings. There we go. Fully replenished in one turn, as intended. Let's see, and then merge all these. There we go. Our armies are limitless. Like turn 30. Fair and balanced? What do you mean? I just recruited 2 full stacks and it's fine. All I needed was 1 province. What does Paragon of Decay do? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Those 2 are just walking over here. My god, look at all the plague stuff here. How do I have no money still? That's what's really crazy about it, is I've been playing as cheaply as possible and I'm flat broke. It's a Skaven plague, not one of my plagues. Let's do the control plague. I guess I have to do that and then this. Yeah, definitely want to keep control everywhere. I use the Nurglings to destroy the Nurglings to replenish the Nurglings. Yeah, just like Thanos. When you can pull Nurglings from the void, that's true. Loot some dwarf cities, you have 100k gold in an instant. Yeah. They're a bit far. Well, I'm close. I mean, dwarf cities are right there, so soon. Soon TM. And I think we have done everything, so 8 turns until the end. All those random hates dwarf's abilities to use? Yeah. Except for Nurgle, they're all hates Tzeentch, so it doesn't help. You pray for the Skaven crisis? You fucker. No, but seriously, it's gonna be... Because I've spared all the Skaven, it has to be. Disgusting that Festus is better than Kugath campaign-wise. What can you do? I'm planning to play through the Monogod Chaos, and then I'll be playing the other Warhammer 3 factions. But actually, I got a request for Cathay next, so that's probably what I will do. Oh my god, there's some armies here. But I can go here. We can attack the one in front, so they don't have walls. Close defeat. Oh my god. Is it a close defeat? I'm gonna quick save, in case everything goes terribly wrong. That at least Kugath has an anti-dwarf sim? I don't think so. Skaven Crisis, Eshin spawns in, OP faction wipe, instant game over. You know, if that happens, then that's gonna be what happens. And we'll just say, eh, and then go on to the next campaign. The fire throwers? Oh yeah, could be tough. We'll have to see. I just have to hope that Nurglings are actually working. Because someone said they were bugged. Did you play Valkia yet? No. Or I think maybe like a couple of turns just to see what her faction was like. But I haven't done a full campaign with her. You enjoyed her a lot. Yeah, she looks really fun. I've heard that she's really strong. Double check that, and Lord Kugath has a thing for dwarf racism. One of his quest battles is about wanting to kill dwarfs and experiment on them. But I don't know if it's an actual ability. Alright, I'm going to try to kill this army before reinforcements come in. I love the way they move. Represented in the quest battle. Yeah. Which I forgot to do. So I'm glad you mentioned it again, because I should probably do that. Alright, 39 seconds. Least favorite faction to play as and one to play against. My least favorite faction to play as is probably Empire. I found their start to be really, really difficult, even in the first Total War Warhammer. And my... hold on, I need to use all 3 of my brain cells to try to win this fight. Oh, I can summon Plague Bearers. That's cool. Calls the Nurglings popcorn bandits. It's a grudge added to the book. Yeah. I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not die too hard. Yeah, least favorite to play against. I would say my least favorite is Skaven if I don't have to fight the Skaven. Like if I'm fighting someone else, but then Skaven are also attacking me, that's my least favorite. But I pretty much like fighting against every faction. It's a lot of beards. It's good times. Just do a little healing there. None of their ranged can do anything. And let's see. Someday the rest of my army will get there. I think I might need to specifically go after this lord. Yeah, their army's like pretty strong. Uh-oh. Now the question is, are they attacking me or am I attacking them? Because I don't remember. I think I'm attacking them. So I could theoretically run away. Let's do the little zap and some more plague bearers. Overcast Spirit Leech on the Lord. Yeah. I forgot you could overcast it. Oh, that's doing a lot of damage. What is all this? Rune of Doom. Oh, that's not good. Okay, all this stuff is shattered. So now I can get to the main fight. There you go. I'll hit him with one of those on the way out. So he should explode. I think. Is he gonna live? He's gonna live. With like 100 health. Whoops. Well, at least he's out of the way. There's Thorek, who was very strong. Running out of magic. And okay. Time to go. We were in a bad position and it was going to get worse. We got some kills and we can rebuild in a second. Yeah, I think that's actually fine. It's not ideal, but I can just rebuild right now.
Chaos needs tools. I bring
funny, I can almost attack again. I just don't quite have the range. I could get other more expensive units by now, I suppose. Like rot. Wait, I want... Wait, no, that is what I have. Okay. Let's see. Okay, out of money. I just need to infect something. 7 turns left till the endgame crisis. There's gotta be somewhere that doesn't have plagues for days. Oh, here we go. No, this one. Uninhabitable. Why did I inhabit it then? Well, whatever. We'll do growth control time. And I have unholy manifestation, so I will do that over here. Let's fully get our main province up and running. Alright, and with that, at the end of turn 70, I'm actually going to call it for the day. Say end of 2. Because I'm tired, but we've done a lot today. This was really, really fun. Thank you everybody for tuning in and liking and subscribing. Please keep doing that. Feel free to check out all my other videos. I've been streaming every day, so hopefully I will be able to catch some of you another time. I'm going to head out. Have a good one, everybody.